So this is going to be my last video for Stormshot. This is my last world that I created. Um, I was trying to play it without money, and this game is just too addicting for me. I've spent way too much money on this game, money that I can't afford to spend on this game, and I really want you all to think about how much you're spending, especially to get to level 40. The game's just not that worth it. I spent so much money. I'm driving a 1994 car right now, and I could have bought myself something way better had I not wasted money on this game. Where's my speakers? Sorry, I had the speaker far away. So, outside of my 237 world, which I have like 8 castles on there I'm trying to sell. And yeah, I know selling is wrong, but I'm doing it. I don't know if I'll sell it, but I really don't want to see that one burn like this one. But this is it. This is my last castle that I'm playing. As you see, I have over 1 billion um, obsidian. It's actually 1.6 billion. With these knuckleheads, are going to take me forever. I'm going to have to fix my castle so I don't force teleport, just so they can get my resources. They are slow. This world, what world is this? 10364, I think. I don't even know anymore. 365. Yeah, this game's become an addiction for me, so I'm just cold turkey quitting it all. I've already quit 108. I miss you guys. I really do. But I got to do what's right for me. Let me show you how many worlds I was actually in. So 108 was my main, and I had a little farm there. That wasn't much. 114 was one of my OG worlds, but that asshole, can I say that on this YouTube? I don't know. John Paul, you are an idiot. He's just a stupid mofo. Um, him and his cronies, they ruined the game for me, really. That's when I went over to 130, and I think I still have farms over there. Yeah, 3 farms. I think I gave those castles away. 8-7 I was on for a while. That's just a placeholder account so I could say hi now and then. These are my castles on 237. I have a level 36 farm, I think. My main is 39. I refused to spend to go to 40. Thank God. I had some self-respect. 317 was my other 39. That one I gave away. The instance is still here, but I gave that one away. That went to a good home. All my other farms on 317 I gave away to mostly Hump. Zaku, that moron, I had his castle. That's still there. It's Richard Rahl now. Um, but look how many castles I had just on 317. Food banks, these are all 237 farms that I had. They're still there, but um, and then I had spy accounts on all the other worlds. You know, all these worlds are spy accounts. I just, like Alcoholic Anonymous, I'm quitting the game because I've got a problem. Hi, my name is Vinny. I don't know if I ever announced my name. And I've got a problem with gaming. So I'm quitting cold turkey. And the best way to quit, I know I went out of 317 with fire. I burned quite a few. I actually was able to burn like 2.5 alliances. You know, it's just weak players out there. Um, all the worlds, all the new worlds are just weak. It's a bunch of Farmville players. On this world, I was able to kill just about anybody except for two people. Um, so we wouldn't stand a rat's chance in hell come KVK time. The one guy who is the highest on the server, he's just got a lot of troops. His heroes, everything about him is weak. So, I don't know. Game's no fun anymore. The game is definitely not worth spending 99 cents on. If you're spending money on the game like you have to spend to anybody who's level 40, I consider crazy because you're spending $5,000 or $6,000 to get the gear up in order to be able to level to 40. So anybody that's level 40 is just crazy. And then these level 5 castles, you're talking $10,000, $15,000, maybe more. It's just it's just insane. And I finally woke up to the fact that this game is just addicting. The red dots that they make you click on, red dots, red dots. Look, I got red dots. I got to click on them. Look, red dots. I got to click on them. It's just a problem. Um, I don't know if I'm going to play any games. Maybe I'll just go back to Minecraft and build a nice quiet world that I play on my own server that doesn't cost me money. But I think I'm going to get off of all gambling for a while. I am playing EverQuest. I don't know if you see the icon down there. Um, that I've been playing since Y2K. So that's 25 years. Some of my characters are that old. I'm not playing anything. I'm not even going on the computer. I get home now and I'm finding so much time. Every night you got to do the War of the Waters, you got to do this event, that event. This new Showdown is just a freaking nightmare. Like it makes you every day. I got to play, I got to level up, I got to get my points to do my research for Showdown. This world hasn't seen Showdown yet. Um, they hook you that way. And then you got the POC battles, where you're doing KVK and who's going to negotiate uh, Oracle Reefs. And then you got to worry about, um, you know, do I want to get a new dragon? Everything about the game is designed to suck you in, make you play every single day, make you click endlessly. Click, click, click. Just look at Alliance donations. Do you realize that at least once a day they want you to click 24 times for donations? I mean, I do have an auto click. There's a program called Auto Click. I think it's called Auto Click. OP Auto Clicker. I mean, it's cheating, I guess, but not really, because all it does is, well, let me open it up. All it does is click every 100 milliseconds. You hit F6 to start it. So I don't have to click so much. And when I had so many accounts, I definitely needed that. So if you're going to continue to play, at least save your finger from clicking. You know, it's just, the game is just crazy. It's designed 100% to reach into your wallet and steal your money. Um, I don't know. Maybe you guys can control it more. I know there's a lot of people who don't do any pay to play, and God bless you for it. I wasn't one of them. I had a problem where it's actually making it hard for me to pay my bills right now because I spend so much. And I'm trying to be honest with you all. I need you all to examine how much you're spending in this game and is it worth it and why are you doing it? I know the urge. I gotta speed. I gotta get more troops. I gotta get to the next level. I gotta, you know, all the crazy stuff. Do I really need another dragon? No, you don't need another dragon. You don't need anything. What you need, oh, it is Real Sky. Hi, Real Sky. Um, and it feels like, like I'm friends with all these people. I don't know these people. I don't talk to, I talk to one person, um, I really like, Hump over in 317. He's the only guy like, and the guy's on 108. 1008. That's how long I've been playing. I've been playing like a year and a half now. Multiple worlds, and it's an addiction, and I'm finally saying goodbye to it. And this video here is my goodbye to you guys. My asking you to examine why you're spending money on this game. Go play something that's, like if you spend $60 on a new video game, that's it. You could play it till you're dead without spending more money. This game, you can't do anything without spending money. Not really. Um, my giving up all the resources here is a way of helping these people not spend money. But in another fashion, I'm just being an enabler for them, but I don't care. I want to see my castle burn. I'm hoping this sight of me seeing my castle burn will stop me from trying to log in again. Because it is that much of an addiction. It does make you want to, I see a silver mine right there, level 7. Tell me I don't want to go farm that. It's just crazy how this game pulls you in. And just think about how much time you spend in this game that you got to get home in time for the 2000 UTC battles every day. And there's a different battle, whether you're doing gates and then you have Spectre Raid and you have the Titan, you have Puck, you have Oracle Reefs, you have all the crazy ass events. And I just want to tell you, like, this game is bad for you. No two ways about it. It's definitely bad for me. If you could play it within reason, go for it. Should you spend money on the game? Absolutely not. You should not spend money on this game. I'd like to see a world where you put it together. I'd like to see somebody hack this world and play it where you can't spend money and just see if people can honestly level up, the old fashioned way. But even by killing horses, you got to kill 30 hours of horses a week just to make up for troops that you lose in battles like War of Waters, like stuff like that just doesn't make sense. I see these people who just farm horses over and over and over. They'll do that for hours and hours. It's like, why? It's a chore, it's a game. It's like something out of science fiction that I've read, how it just totally addicts your mind. Um, so that's my last video. I'll probably leave the videos that are out there up on the channel. I don't know what's happening for my channel going forward. I'm going to try and move on to something healthier, maybe yard work. I'm doing a lot of work in the yard since I have all this free time now. I'm working on my car. I got that 94 Astrovan, which has been a lot of fun, to a point. But the yard work is definitely, I was out there today. I planted another 10. I got some balsam fir, not balsam firs, Doug firs. I'm planting my own Christmas trees, so I like real Christmas trees. Let's go there. Um, I think artificial Christmas trees are just terrible. I will never get an artificial tree. I'll get no tree before I'll put an artificial one in my house. So I started planting my own Christmas trees. I planted 12 last year. About 8 of them are still alive. And then I planted another 10 just now, just today. I planted 10. And it was nice to come home and not sit down and log into the game. It was nice to come home. I went outside. I started working in the garden. I planted all my plants. I planted some more elephant ear plants. I planted some other stuff out there. And I'll probably do some videos on the backyard. I know I already recorded one of the before state because of the time I've been spending on the game. I've been neglecting my yard. I have junk everywhere. It's a mess. It's a disaster. It's embarrassing. I put a fence up so nobody can see back there. Um, that kind of stuff that really eats into your life. Think about how much time you spend on this game and what else should you be doing? You should be doing 1,000 things other than this game. I used to make steampunk lamps. I haven't done that in God knows how long. Steampunk, like I'll take a guitar, for example, and make a lamp out of it. If you go to steampunkrestorations.com, that's my website. I haven't built anything in forever. I want to get back to doing that. There's so many hobbies. I have computers. I have tons of computers all over my house. I got to go through and sell. I'm doing a estate sale Sunday instead of worrying about POC battles. You know, things like that. There's so much to live for, not this game. You know, and this game is meant to be addicting. You know, that's 100% why, you know, these developers, the more addicting they make it, the more money you spend on it, and the better they're doing. This is their business model. So if you could stop playing the game, that would be great. Um, you know, I'll leave the videos out there. I know they're helpful for a lot of people, and I created them back when I was in World 10060, because people had questions. So I said, let me start putting some videos up. I really don't make any money on the channel. I mean, it keeps telling me that I might make a little bit of money, but I haven't seen any of it. I don't even think my checking accounts, I got a new checking account, it's not attached anymore. So this is my goodbye. I think I've rambled on long enough. All I can say is turn the game off. Go do something in the house. Go clean. Go, yeah, clean. My house is a mess. Go do something productive with your life and stop sitting down clicking all the red buttons that you see. You know, this game is famous for making you click. It's killing me that I can't click on the hero button right now that's red, or the stores button that's red, or the alliance button where it says one. I don't even know why it says one. Why does it say one? No idea. Yeah, there's buttons that turn red that you don't know why. Um, and it's a shame to waste this. I tried giving the account away, but people are stupid. Oh, wait. Whoops. I shouldn't show that. She didn't show her password anyway. I'll probably cut that out. But anyway, um, quit the game. Best advice I have for you. Whether or not I give this account away, I don't know. I might just let it burn. Burn. Burn, baby, burn. Just go and burn. Oh, yeah, I could sing on my channel from now on. I have a terrible voice, but I love singing. Um, and that's it. You know, I got no other advice for you. God bless. Enjoy the game if you're still playing it. Quit the game if you're smart. Stop spending money on the game, period. You know, there's just, you get nothing for it. What are you getting? Some digital food in a game? No, buy real food, put it on your table. Give food to a food bank if you got extra money. Um, there's 1,000, a million charities that I would rather give my money to if I could go back and do that today. Uh, you know, this game does not deserve a penny of your money. Peace out, guys.